Salt Lake answering both of those questions here tonight.
That they are. Credit to Tamaki Matsui. Out of system, trying to better the ball. Annie Drew Schumacher, Matsui teeing up Drews again. She got dug by Carlini. Bumps at Medved. They gotta have it. And when you do, Annie Drew Schumacher with an extremely smart play.
Threading a needle, right? You got to push for some pressure, and then you got to wipe it out. Not easy to do.
Now Jennifer Yaniska, the 16th-year pro, to serve for Madison. Down by 1. Gray pushed it over. Franklin, lunging dig by Kojima. Matsui going to Ronnie Jones-Perry, who finds a seam in the block. 22-20 Salt Lake.
Kojima's read the book before, right? It's amazing. She just has this instinct and knack for knowing where the ball is going to be before it gets there.
Something else. Ronnie Jones-Perry taking care of business on the other end. Poulter back in the game to serve and set. Drew Schumacher with a lightning bolt of a kill, 22-21. Anna Stevenson-Hall was getting set to remove the goggles and go back and serve, and she comes out. And Danica Markovic, the 18th-year pro from Serbia, will come in. Coming in as a serving specialist, the backup setter. Poulter going outside to Jones-Perry. Correa on the block, but out of bounds. 23-21 Salt Lake.
We might not see it again, but Casanova's going on a sprint from the left side to the right side, and along the way, she makes a perfect pass. It was poetry in motion.
She has had a great match all the way around. Outstanding defense as well. And now Ronnie Jones-Perry. Does she go with the thunderous serve? Not as big here. Again, went with a controlled serve. The combo play, Drew Schumacher, blocked by Gray. Covered up by Yaniska, swing by Franklin. Blocked by Casanova and covered up by Carlini. Franklin again, off the high hands, the joust. Bumps at Kojima. Claire Hoffman with a kill. It's match point, Salt Lake. They're loving it here at Bruin Arena. Ronnie Jones-Perry trying to get him across the finish line, get them the inside track to chase down Houston for second, but it's a service error. Second match point coming with Annie Drew Schumacher at the service line.
Jones-Perry in the back row. You kind of get the feeling she still might get it running up the pipe.
I love it. Out of system, it's Casanova. Madison with a chance to gain one back. Big swing by Drew Schumacher. 24-23. Third match point coming up. Madison hanging by a thread. Timeout taken by Salt Lake. This has been some high-level volleyball, Kevin, particularly on the defensive side.
Beautiful game, right? Clutch play, big swings, amazing defense, and a lively crowd.
Now remember, the winner of this one has the inside track to chase down Houston and finish in second and gain a first-round bye in the LOVB Finals coming up on April 11th, 10th, 11th, and 13th in Louisville. Houston, they do have that inside track, but the winner of this one would have the advantage in chasing them down. And Salt Lake has had 2 match points set aside. This crowd on its feet in anticipation. Drew Schumacher serve. Poulter trying to end it. Casanova back at her. Carlini, a chance to tie it up. Franklin gets the job done. We are even at 24. 3 match points turned away by Madison.
And Ronnie Jones-Perry goes to the back row. All of a sudden, they don't have the easy out. I think that they've gone to Casanova a couple times. I think it's time to do the big.
Have they been in system enough to do it?
Probably not.
And Serena Gray getting it back to a 4th match point. 25-year-old second-year pro out of Pitt.
Coming in for the first time in a big moment, Maddie Haynes.
She's the answer to the trivia question, who had the block that ended the first ever League One volleyball match? Maddie Haynes out of Cal, trying to serve him home. Carlini, gotta have it. Franklin back at her. Franklin again, off the high hands. We're tied at 25.
That is so hard to do. Made the right decision, and then the execution to match.
That's a rookie right there.
She's part of that special Love 6 class. I don't know if there's ever going to be another 6 like that.
Right off the Wisconsin campus, indeed. Hoffman went for high hands, didn't get him. And would you look at this, it's set point Madison. We are on the verge of going 5 after 4 match points were turned away by Love Madison. Matt Furbringer's team trying to win their 5th straight match. Here comes Sarah Franklin. And it's Haley Washington who gets it back even again. Set point turned aside by Salt Lake. Now can they regain the advantage again?
Now you talk about this Madison team. They're in their weaker rotation here. Schumacher out of the right side, out of the D-ball, probably their best bet.
Can they be insistent? Service error for Casanova. What a time to have it. Second set point for Madison. Bia Correa will serve. Kojima, Jones-Perry, and Hoffman in serve receive. It was Jones-Perry. Haley Washington on the slide. Cross body, hard angle, gets it done.
Most passion, most electricity, most authentic player. What a joy to watch.
That she is. Incredible human being, Haley Washington. Claire Hoffman serve, trying to get him back to match point. Off speed by Yaniska. Casanova there. Poulter tees up Jones-Perry off the block and out of bounds. The 5th match point coming up for Love Salt Lake.
I feel like I'm on the playground on a seesaw that's going up and down.
Yes, yes, and ain't it entertaining? Good pass, Carlini backs at Drew Schumacher. Turns aside the 5th match point for Salt Lake. Let me know if you get dizzy, Kevin. We are tied at 28. The longest set in Love history was 33-31. There was a 29-27 in the Love finals. Jones-Perry going high hands and didn't get him. And this is the 3rd set point coming up for Madison, trying to force a 5th in Salt Lake City. And Lauren Carlini, who had the fire in her eyes when serving earlier in this set, is back to serve again. Poulter going to Jones-Perry. Carlini couldn't dig it. Three set points turned aside by Salt Lake. We are even at 29.
And watch out, Haley Washington, one of the great middle blocking servers, to the back of the line.
Here she comes. Anna Stevenson Hall with a kill. 4th set point coming up for Love Madison. And remember, they've turned away 5 match points for Salt Lake. 30-29. Jennifer Yaniska trying to get us to a 5th set. This crowd's been on their feet a long time. Jones-Perry finds some open floor. We're tied at 30. Back to Jordan Poulter. Good pass by Franklin. Carlini, combo play. Franklin, backline, gets it done. Frank the Tank gets it to a 5th set point for Madison.
You know, at this level, you're a good setter if you get one-on-one opportunities. She's gotten one-on-none opportunities quite a bit here in this 4th set.
Danica Markovic, 18th-year pro out of Serbia, will come in and try to close this one out as a serving specialist. Their backup setter. And that's how it ends. We are headed to a 5th set. Incredible. They turned aside 5 Salt Lake match points. So far, this has been Madison's season in microcosm. What a comeback.
Love League One Volleyball.